Hey everybody, welcome back. This is day 5 of the juice cleanse. I had a little rough start the first couple of days because I obviously don't diet well. I have a tendency to get hungry. I'm still kind of hungry, so I'm obviously doing this wrong. But I have been eating mostly, well, not 100% clean, but I've been eating cleaner than I used to. So it's working, but it's kind of hard to tell. And also in the afternoons my body tends to retain fluid from the waist down. It's like, and it's a little bit of mounds, is probably from the rheumatoid arthritis, and I have low blood pressure, so I have poor circulation. So even if I did have a scale, I could weigh myself, but I would weigh more in the afternoon than I do in the morning, so there's really no way I can get an accurate measure of how much weight I've lost. Oh, the makeup today is the NYX Blackberry Tart, and I forget the name of the purple eyeshadow, but that's also NYX, as is the silver. And basically everything I'm wearing makeup-wise is NYX except for the eyeliner, which is Rimmel. I think that's the Rimmel Exagererate. It's the only one I have left. I used up the black when I did the spider web detail on my face. I broke it. Okay, for this morning we've got the apple, celery, kale, cucumber, and collard greens with lemon, ginger, spinach, chlorella, and spirulina. So it's a good, basically it's got a lot of fiber and a lot of it's got antioxidants and fiber and some other good stuff for you. And it kind of tastes like it's basically kind of like a V8. If I check the, I might just start going back to getting the V8 fusions or whatever they call them. Allergies. And I poked myself a little bit with the eyeliner. I guess it broke when I was putting on my makeup while I was using it. So yeah, I think what I might do is check the sugar content on the V8s, like the V8 healthy greens and the V8 purples and stuff. And if the sugar's low enough, like I said, most of these are 70 calories, a lot of them 70, 80 calories per serving, and like 18, 19 grams of sugar. The sugar's probably a little high, which might be one reason why I'm having a hard time getting my cravings under control. But even when I use like Slim Fast or any of those other ones, I still have a hard time following them, even with the snacks. My metabolism used to run fast until after I had my thyroid surgery when I was in my 20s. And then, fortunately, I slowed down to normal instead of slowing down to slow. But as you get, so I basically have a more or less normal metabolism but on the slower side because I'm getting older. But that doesn't explain why I'm hungry all the time. I don't know. I'm just rambling. But that's my fifth breakfast, brunch, first meal. Instead of doing 5 a day like Bubba was doing, I'm doing 4, mainly because I can tailor it to work. Because I have a 15-minute break in the morning and a 15-minute break 2 hours before I go home with lunch in between. So basically I have 3, so I'm having basically 3, I'll have 3 at work, and I'll either have the 4th one in the morning before I go to work, or the 4th one when I get home. So the 4th one is either breakfast or supper. And then I've been drinking the dry sodas if I want something a little bit sweet, and coffee. I'm not sure if almond milk fits in there, but like I said, I do get hungry, so it's kind of nice to have something to fill me up just a little bit to make me feel full. So I am giving it a shot. My face looks thinner. You usually lose weight in your face first. When I was doing the wraps, it was different, obviously, because it's targeted toward your waist and your belly and your hips and stuff. So that one did actually work. Like I said, that was expensive. So it depends again on what's sustainable. If you, like with that one, if you have the money to sustain it, you can do it like every couple months or so, but it's several $100s. And this in itself, the juice cleanse that I tailored for myself, trying to figure out what Bubba did, but buying brands from a grocery store, it's still about $120 in round numbers. So it's not cheap. And for, like I said, for doing something on a budget, it's one of those things where if you really need to do it, it's probably worth it in the long run to go ahead and spend a little money up front and try to get yourself on track so that you can eat healthier and maybe spend less money on snacks and junk and stuff, which I'm going to try to do. Because I've got that ice cream that I have for my cheat day and a couple slices of pizza. So I'm going to try and, well, ice cream lasts for a long freaking time. So that could just sit in my freezer and maybe every couple months or so, maybe I'll have some ice cream. But for the most part, I'm trying to do away with dairy as well. Oh yes, what else? I have an order confirmation for some more natural pain relief. Like I said, I threw away the ones I got from West Rock? I think it was. Because I told them if it was animal based, had serious side effects, or was doing what same things as what I'm already taking, I wouldn't take them. I did take them to naproxen once, but you have to take it with food, and it's anything like Advil, Tylenol. If you have to take it, be careful, because it can do some damage over time. So I decided I don't want to mess with it. The turmeric, trying back and forth with the turmeric supreme joint. The other one I was taking, rain fog. Partly because I'm 57, partly because I just flat don't remember. But anyway, that one, the turmeric supreme, the other one I was taking for a little bit, and the turmeric supreme joint, I know what I can take now. And I also found something that works for me personally almost as well as Tiger Balm. And what I did was I took the lavender essential oil and mixed it with a cocoa butter cream. Any brand will do. And what I did was I put a little bit in my hand and then put a couple drops of the lavender essential oil in that and mix it up. Basically using the cream as a base, and then smear it on your joints where it hurts, and maybe and it relaxes you. It does. I slept like a baby, and that's probably one of the reasons why my knee is not bothering me quite as bad. My right knee, my left knee is kind of having problems too, but it's not as bad as my right knee. That kind of helped between the Tiger Balm periodically and the lavender with the cocoa butter. It's, it has an anti-inflammatory, and the cocoa butter soaks it in, helps it, dilutes just a little bit so you're not going full strength. And it helped great. It worked for me. I'm not plugging it, I'm not pushing it. I'm not an aromatherapist yet. I'm not a naturopath. I'm not an herbalist. Those are things I would love to get into, but again, that goes into money and being able to afford to take the classes. And with me being the ditz that I am, I learn quickly, but I don't always retain everything. So I would really suck at that too. So I'm just using it for myself, for self-care, and reading the books and trying to figure out what will work for me so that I don't have to worry about going to doctors quite so much. Yes, orders. So I rambled. Okay, so I've got that coming from Amazon. Some cream and some oil. This is CBD. But because of the sensitive nature of that sort of thing, I won't show you on here. And my eyes still watering. Freaking allergies. So to do the nature of that, I won't show you here. I might post it to my Instagram or maybe my Facebook, and but I won't, like I said, I won't go into detail here. Also, I did order a book. I think it's called The Couple Next Door, from Bubba's Melties. Bubba has a book club on Facebook. If you go to Bubba's Book Club and join up, you can get, if you're in the UK, you can get her full package, which is the book, the candle, like a gift set basically, and you can subscribe. Since I don't live in the UK, For those of us who don't live in the UK, she has set up a separate system for those of us who don't live in the UK, where you can get just the book. And for about $5 or $6, you add shipping, and it translates from pounds to dollars. So check that out. If you want to join her book club and you don't live in the UK, go to the monthly option, and there is an option for just the book for those of us who don't live in the UK. So I've got that on the way. I did make an order from, like I said, from Rosalind Lynn. I've got the fishbone top. It's got a fish skeleton. They don't have a lot of goth. They don't have goth things on Rosalind Lynn's site, but you can play around with it again, and it goes to DIY for $65. I'm getting basically a gray top with a fish skeleton and 2 pairs of black Victorian bloomer kind of, kind of Victorian, kind of shabby chic bloomer shorts. And if those fit and are true to size, actually I went ahead, because like what happened with Skull Rigs and Skull Obsessed, I sized up, because with those two companies, an extra large is basically a US medium. So if an extra large is a medium, a double extra large would be a large, and a triple extra large would be an extra large. So I went with a quadruple, like a 4XL on everything, because that way if it's not true to size, then a 4XL should fit me. Or it'll be a little bit big, but if the shorts are bloomer style, I am going to assume they have a drawstring, but again, I will give you a review as soon as I get those items. And I think they'll look really cute with my creepers, and maybe I can, and considering I am getting older and having issues with my knees and my feet and stuff, maybe I can find some cute shoes that I can get on when my knees are jacked up. That'll look cute and complete the outfit. So I'm still going to do goth on a budget, but I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to get back to my roots of this channel, which is finding things that most people don't get, that you can use to mix and match and DIY and make your own looks, which is basically what I've been doing myself since I started getting into this about 15 years ago. I got late to the game, baby goth at 40, but I was kind of new age, kind of dabbling before that. So that being said, we've got that coming, those things coming. I'm still waiting on the shower curtains, the book, the belt, and the box. Again, I'm assuming that those aren't going to happen until the Raven shower curtain. They took my order. They didn't take the money. They'll charge me when it ships, whenever it ships. And fingers crossed that we have the money in the account, because that's happened to me before. But my bank is wonderful. They understand. Thank goodness, because I've been with them for a while. So all that's on the way. The clothes, and hopefully when all is said and done, I get the rent and the bills paid and everything, I'll have about $30, $40 to spend at Lavender in the Village. That's a lot less than what I had last time, but the last time I went, I had a benefactor. My mother wanted me to get some things for her too, so she loaned me her card, and I did some shopping for both of us. So this is definitely going to be Lavender in the Village on my budget, which is tight. And that's where we're going at. We've got all those things coming up. We've got packages on the way. And I think I feel like I've lost water weight. It's kind of hard to tell, because right now I look good. I do look slimmer than I did in my previous videos, but I do tend to gain fluid in the afternoon. So this is probably more accurate of how much weight I've actually lost. I wanted to do this in the morning so you can see how I look, because if I did this in the afternoon, my face would be swollen. Well, my arms and my legs, my hips, everything would be swollen. My face would probably be still a little puffy too. And you wouldn't be able to tell. It's like, well, what's the point of she doing this if it's not working? So that's it. It seems to be working for me for now. Packages on the way. I think I'm liking the no eyebrow look. I try to draw eyebrows on and I always get them wrong, and for some reason I've never been a big heavy makeup person, and I'm trying. Well, in the 80s I was, and like recently, since I started when I was at Dillard's, I got back into it. And I had the thinner eyebrows. I'm not sure. Let me know. I'm happy. I'm almost happy with the no eyebrow look, because then I can just go the eyeshadow up to where my eyebrows would be. And you really can't tell because my eyebrows were, as I got older, they were getting gray and faded anyway, so you really couldn't see my eyebrows. So let me know, eyebrows, draw them on, don't draw them on, switch off. Again, this is my, before I go, this is my skull necklace from Christine Go, formerly known as Christine Creates, and she made this as well. These were sent to me in that package with the little coffin box that she gave me. So again, check her out. I'll try to remember to put link. I don't have a link for her, but I can mention her in the description box where I got the jewelry and where I got the makeup and the colors. And that's it for now. Keep it dark, keep it weird. Definitely, this is a good thing to try. If you need help, you can Google what to do if you have questions about juice cleanses. And also, I would reference Bubba's YouTube channel, anybody else on YouTube who has done these that's more knowledgeable with dieting and cleanses and stuff. They can give you better information. Until next time, remember, don't drag and drive. Let the other monsters drive theirs. And we'll keep the Halloween coming. I will keep you posted on those as well. On my hauls. Bye now.